All right, this is going to be a cool little shot here. I'm just going to kind of do a little walk through, get the ninja walk going, down the stairs, go up and over, finishing on the rock. Crane up shot. Panning tracking shot. I zoomed in a little bit here. Again, trying to get the ninja walk going. Tilting down a little bit, not tilting, but just kind of lowering my perspective. Keeping the rock in the center. And then kind of ending here, pushing in. Yo guys, out here, real world review of the Feiyutech Scorp-C. I'm gonna be doing a review of it. Instead of sitting in the house, I'm at the zoo. So I'm gonna grab some shots here and walk you guys through some of the features that I think this is pretty cool about this and some of the things I dislike. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so this gimbal's coming in at about 1,200 grams unloaded, and I think the max payload is around 2,300 grams, they say, here about there. Battery life is about 16 hours. Right now I'm on 80%, and I actually did a couple of hours of filming the day before this. So right now I've been at it for almost an hour and a half. Battery's still looking solid, so I don't think you ever really have a battery issue with this. Alright, so now I'm in the pan tilt mode, which has been my go-to mode at the moment. I'll go ahead and just quickly get that in focus. Boom. Do pan tilt coming down from off the top there. My starting position. And this will be my finished position. My daughter's going to be passing by here on the train, so I'm just doing a little rehearsal before she gets here. Alright. Again, now if I wanted to go into the portrait mode, I tap this button 2 times here on the side. It rotates, and then boom. Now I'm in like the portrait mode, which I think is really cool. That was pretty much the reason why I chose to do this review, is because of this portrait mode. It's really cool to get some cool little shots here. All right, here we're gonna get the shot. My daughter's train is on its way. We'll start on my starting position. He'll be here, and action. I'm gonna slowly tilt down to the train. I'm gonna do a tracking shot here. Just gonna kind of track them. Trying to walk as smooth as possible and finish with that little bit. Just check the weather. There's a storm on its way. It's getting cloudy and super windy. Things holding up pretty well in the wind. But we're gonna have to start moving on. So there's another really cool mode in here. If I tap the middle button, it goes into the vertical rotation mode. I can rotate it like this, basically. Let's do a shot here, pull in and just do a manual rotation. Or I can set it to automatic. If I hit to the right 1 time, now it's automatically going to do this. Tap again, goes even faster. Stop, slow, faster, and to stop it, double click the A again and it stops. Running with her. Again, I'm using the Canon EOS M, but I don't have a tilt screen, so it's kind of just eyeballing it. All right, this is gonna be a cool little shot here. I'm just gonna kind of do a little walk through, get the ninja walk going, down the stairs, come in, go up and over, finishing on the rock. So I'm gonna get another little kind of panning tracking shot. I zoomed in a little bit here. Again, trying to get the ninja walk going. Tilting down a little bit, not tilting, but just kind of lowering my perspective. Keeping the rock in the center. And then kind of ending here, pushing in. All right, another shot here. I'm gonna zoom all the way into 55mm. I'm using an 18 to 55mm stock lens here. And I'm gonna kind of get down low and just move forward. All right, there's a couple of other buttons here on the side. You got like an A and B button, which allows if your camera's compatible, you can set, like if you have a matte autofocus on there, you can set your autofocuses, your presets. I don't have that. I'm using a Canon EOS M. It doesn't work with this. It's very old, but you got that option if you do have one of the newer cameras, which is really nice. There's also this knob on the side here. I can rotate it, for example, and do this. Or again, if I come down, rotate. If I tap this button here, then I can control the tilt. So if I just stand here, I can just do a pan. Sorry. Basically, here's the pan mode. Just using this knob on the side, and then tap it again. I have control of the roll. All right, tap it again. I have pan on my tilt. Double click the trigger to reset. Boom. Now I did hook it up to the app and I reprogrammed the trigger. Now the trigger, if I tap and hold, it puts it into pan tilt mode. So tap and hold, now I can, or just hold. Yeah, if I just hold the trigger, now I can go into pan and tilt mode. If I let go of the trigger, now it only just pans. So using the app, you can program the trigger to do, if you wanted to do a full lock or if you wanted to do whatever you wanted to do. So now I also changed the speed of the gimbal. Now it's in the medium walk mode. So the movements are a little bit more quicker versus slow mode. So everything has like that very slow fall off. Now it's pretty fairly quick. All right, so my overall review of the gimbal, I'm actually very pleased with it. I don't really have too many negatives. One big negative is the LED lights that show you what mode you're in. They're not bright enough. I'm outside and I'm struggling a lot of times to find out what mode I want or what mode I can't see those little blue lights in the daytime. So other than that, it's pretty good. It's nice and smooth. I haven't had any serious issues. Running my Canon EOS M on it, I have a cage and a handle. I had to add weight because the Canon tends to be a little bit light. And I put the motors at the lowest setting. Every time I use the auto mode, where it automatically, sets the motors, it tends to set them too strong and I get some vibration happening when I'm doing a low shot. So I put it on the easiest mode and it tended to win away. So that worked out a lot better. All right, so that's a wrap on the zoo. We're gonna start heading back home. Ooh, lens is dirty. So this thing recycles one bottle at a time, and you'll get points added to your points card, which you can use here in 7-Eleven. So basically a recycling machine that gives you points immediately. Now she can use that as far as points inside of 7-Eleven. Love walking down these old little alleyways. I'm trying to do the ninja walk, keep it as nice and smooth as possible. Go ahead and reverse around. 1, 2, 3. What up? I also like to do this where I have a shot like this. I'm in the shot and then I'll go like this over the top. Or you can opposite, bring yourself into the shot.